this game doesn't allow live streaming. Well, I don't care what this game says, alright?
Hey, it's F1. It would be totally understandable.
Let's turn that down.
Even Twitch is like, nah, we don't want this shit.
Twitch, we don't do that here.
We are morally corrupt, but even that, no. That is too far.
We can allow people streaming wearing next to nothing in hot tubs, but the second you play F1 2021, no, you're banned.
Hey,
You're gone.
they only allow it when you get the money. Otherwise, you can't do that.
So, okay, you've got to do... Okay, so this is how you finesse Twitch. You've got to, like, make a living off standard gaming first, get to a high enough following so you can get money, and then you start doing hot tub streams. Right,
yeah.
I know what my career path is.
Great start to the stream, by the way.
It's absolutely brilliant. Well, we're waiting until the stream fully works. It's working now, so it's all good. Who did the intro last week?
I think I did. Because I missed.
I'll do it then.
One.
Oh yeah, you missed.
Pain.
I don't know. Spain, yeah, because that was me just chatting to a safety car the entire race. Right, yeah, I'll do it. Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening. We are here for Season 2, Round 7 of Division 1 of Revolution F1. We're here at the Bahrain Grand Prix Sakir International Circuit. Usually plays host to the first round of most seasons, but it's Round 7 for us because we're different. So, I'm joined by Loki.
Yes.
Hello.
Revolutionized F1 calendars.
Yes. Yeah, we should have 12 people. We do have a random in, so we will be restarting after qualifying.
Well, probably. Possibly. Not sure.
Probably. Who knows? We don't know anymore. But currently, topping the session, 6 minutes left to go, is My Style in the AlphaTauri. Closely followed by Stewart, then it's Ruxian, Neon, P-Vents, Ronin, Legacy, Clar, and then Vossier. And then left set times is Brando, Taz. Funky has retired, so he'll be starting at the back. And then this Red Bull here, A2, I think that's A2. I can't really see because I'm sitting on my bed. Bottas is the random that's joined, so hopefully, if he is a random, I think we'll be restarting. If not, then we'll just be playing by ear. Divbot's woken up. Lovely. So why does Divbot wake up pretty much immediately for Div 1, but then Div 2 is like, nah, I sleep.
Don't want to work. Like, what the fuck?
Literally.
Bottas.
Bottas has gone third, anyway, on mediums. 27.1 is a very quick time.
Yeah.
Anyone else on a lap? Legacy, no. And Vossier on an out lap. He's on actual tyres this time. He was on wets when he set that 1 minute 56.
Yeah. Still a time.
There we go. Just waiting for the Red Bull to go through. Just start
Legacy
for now. Oh,
Legacy should be on a lap.
Shady's jump scare.
Maybe.
Legacy's on a lap.
No, he's not.
No,
he's not.
He's not.
He's on
I
a
thought he
recharger.
Taz is coming out. Hopefully he's finished his wheel issues. Fixed his wheel issues. And be able to set a lap time rather than starting down in P.
And P-Benz is right behind Bottas. And he goes out of the way.
That's good. So this guy's already got more common sense than the other two from last week, so, or like 2 weeks ago, so...
Just wanted to say,
that's a
last
plus.
week? Did I miss something?
So last week was like
Again?
Christmas or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I suppose while it's qualifying and while I'm not really doing overly much, I'm going to give myself a little cheeky plug and say thank you to myself for streaming on my 21st birthday. Absolutely amazing stuff.
Congratulations for surviving for 21 years.
I know. I don't know how I've done it, but I've done it, so it's all good. It's fine. I've done it so I can try and beat 5 in a season, and if I do it, I can then die happy.
Okay, do we have a race on my birthday? I need to know.
I don't know.
I don't know which day it is. Jesus, stop messaging. Oh no, it's a Tuesday, so no.
It's Tuesday, so you're alright.
So I kind of forget it again. That's good. Forget it every year, so. Except someone reminds me.
Reminds you that you're getting old. We have Vossier, currently the only driver on an actual lap, by the looks of it. Or Taz is as well, actually. So running with Vossier, then we'll go to Taz. Coming into turn 10, very easy to lock up here, but Vossier manages not to. Very nice line. Gets on the power nice and early, activates the DRS. One of 3 DRS zones on this circuit. I really wish they had a 4th, where Clara is now. You could easily have one there, and then it would just make it nice and symmetrical, and it would please me, but
yeah,
you know, screw logic because we don't need it. Vossier picked up a very nice middle sector here, so this could be a very good lap from the Canadian driver in the Alpine. Coming round the last corner and up to the line. DRS opening now. It's a 28.0. That's P8, which is still respectable.
At the moment, still possible to go into the top 10 with it. Not gonna be easy though, because we have some on softs.
Yeah, a lot of people on
Actually,
softs,
only
like
one.
A lot of people coming back out as well.
And Brando and TSFW still coming with the mediums.
Yeah, TazFW in the Alfa Romeo, rounding the last corner now, up to the line,
P10.
10th position, 28.4. So we'll have Brando, I believe, or will it be Alfie? It'll be Alfie, or Clara as he's more commonly known, as he gets a bit of distraction, I suppose, from the Red Bull and the Mercedes in front.
Yeah, but the Mercedes doesn't go out of the way.
Okay. Still not getting out of the way.
That could be a penalty.
Ooh.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Not sure which one it was.
I don't know how much. Yeah, I don't know how much that's cost
It was
him.
Ronan.
But
That was Ronan.
I don't know how much that's cost him, but we'll have to wait and see when he crosses the line on soft. So Alfie or Clark trying to look probably near the top of the timing sheets, knowing him. And there we go, 26.4. So didn't dissuade him from getting pole, but definitely didn't help having dirt through turn 12.
Yeah.
Brando,
especially with the tyres, if you have to
corner.
start on them, that costs you a little bit.
Brando round the last corner now in the Williams, up to the line, 8th position.
V8.
Good lap from Brando there.
So Legacy and TSFW at the moment not in the top 10. Can choose whatever tyre they want.
Yeah, I think Taz is 3/10 up, so that will elevate him at least P11. Let's see. Yeah, there you go, P11. Only just slower than Bossier, but he will be starting 11th, and Legacy will be starting 12th. So it's now the top 10 shootout. Who is the next driver to come up to the line? It's P-Bent in the Alpha Tauri, number 24. Coming up to the line now, DRS wide open. Second
P2,
place.
nice one.
What a good lap from the Alpha Tauri there.
Number 6
Bottas has decided to not take turn 10. Completely understandable.
Who needs turn 10?
I think
Overrated.
my style's got the. I think my style's got the thing where he has a lot more time in his session because he joined late. I think Bottas might be the same. Because if you don't join on time, like it goes from when you join and then it starts counting down 18 minutes, which is stupid.
Yeah.
We have Ronan up to the line, goes 7th, and then it's Stewart. Man, I was just on board with. Up to the line, 4th. That's still very good for Stewart. Good lap time there from the Alfa, not the Alfa Romeo, the Aston Martin. Come on, get the cars right. Vossier back 3/10 up. This could knock Brando. Or no, maybe not. I don't know. He's getting close. He does. Okay. P9 for Vossier. Brando will start 10th, but he is starting on the mediums.
Yeah. So the only one out now is my style.
Yeah, it'll be my style, and then I don't know what it's going to really do for him, but
It's so interesting that this glitch is still in the game. It was in last game. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's not the one. Well, speaking of my style, we have him in chat. Thank you for the happy birthday wish. I'm not happy to be getting any older, but I shouldn't really complain only being.
You'd rather be dead?
Probably, but I don't know. I've got a few things I want to do. I've got a few things before I want to do before I die. So, give me another 9 years at least. I'll live till I'm 30.
That's only 1 year for me, so getting old.
But okay, we're going to be riding on board with my style, absolutely decking Michael Massey in the face. No, you can't set lap times now, sir. It's like, this is absolutely amazing stuff. About a 10th up in the first sector. Take that line very nicely. A little bit wide into turn 8, shouldn't cost him too much. Now turn 9 and 10. Brings the car in. Bounces over the curb slightly. It's pushed him wide a tad, but I don't think he's lost too much time because of that. Now into turn 11. Brakes and turns very nicely. Car agrees with him. Now through turn number 12. All the AI have randomly appeared. And now turn 13. Oh, that's very lucky to not be an invalidation.
So Bottas is allowed to race?
Okay, that's good to confirm. Okay, so we might not be restarting then. Unless we're restarting for time of day, but that would be a bit silly. But we'll have to wait and see. My style crosses the line. Okay, so we only had to wait for the 1 lap for my style, that's not bad. This Bottas guy seems kind of sus, you know. Thank you for that input, Ruxian. I mean, he's pretty quick, 27.1 on mediums.
So we're gonna restart, probably anyways, I'm not sure though. So, let's see what happens.
Thank you, Vossier, as well. Oh. I will have to wait and see if we restart, but there's your grid. Clar takes pole position, My Style second, P-Bent's third, Stewart in fourth, Bottas in fifth, Ruxian takes sixth, Ronan seventh, Neon in eighth, Vossier ninth, Brando rounds out the top 10, then TazFW, Legacy and Funky. The drivers just outside the top 10, but they will all have a free choice in tyre. You're very popular tonight. You're getting a lot of messages. But, oh, he's just left.
Yeah, we're gonna restart.
Okay, we are. Right. I don't have that cool screen that Alfie does, so I'm just going to be looking at the main menu. Which is a bit sad, but we might do what we got, I suppose. Where did I put my drink? Ah, there. Oh. Right, hopefully it shouldn't be too long until we can get in. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and let people look at my my team car. Here you go. Here's my my kind of Aquafresh, just without the blue car. Oh, there we go. And that's all you're seeing of my not quite Aquafresh car. Right, there we go. Oh, Doss is here now as well. There we go, we've got another one at least. Alright, so looking in chat. 5 says hi. He says hi twice, because Ruxian says no. Shut up, Peg. Ruxian with the aggression. Vossier, Zydrad isn't here. Predictions on who's winning. I'm still going to predict Zy, because what he's going to do, he's going to materialise in the lobby at the end of lap. He's going to materialise in the lobby at the end of lap 2, and then he's still going to win by 40 seconds. I guess predictions for the winner. Well, I guess the easy choice is Klar, being Alfie.
Yeah.
But then it also depends on if this Bottas guy joins.
Yeah,
he is pretty quick.
He is.
Yes, okay.
He's allowed to race. It was a little bit of a confusion because no one knew his scam attack.
I see.
And we weren't informed. Just
brilliant.
At the end, we knew what was going on.
Always good. I don't know. I'm trying to. Who could realistically? Right, I'm gonna say Klar P1. Legacy P2. Vossier P3.
Sai P1, Bonch P2, Loki P3.
Yes. Comms team, we're just going to take the safety car and we're just going to do the entire race. Five says what's going on. We're restarting the lobby because the time of day was wrong. Because we would have been racing, I think, around about sunset. Like, afternoon/sunset. Anything but night, basically, is what we would have been racing under. Which, I mean, I kind of like Bahrain in the day. It was quite fun when it was in the day, but I still like it at night.
Yeah. Well, when we still only had Singapore and Bahrain last night, and well, Abu Dhabi was alright too, to have it at the between stage. But at this point of we getting too many night races, it's no longer something special.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit sad.
Yeah,
and that for
the night races,
yeah.
I think after 3, it's all like.
Well, the good
now
thing,
it's a bit.
I think there should be only 2, but Abu Dhabi has a special state because it's a race where it goes from light to dark. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
So I let that slide, but Saudi, no. It's one too much in the dark.
I say I really like Singapore being a night race because.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's like it's humid. Like it's really humid in Singapore, and
it's
that's
impossible
kind of why
to drive
they
in
have
the day.
to have it at night.
They are
they?
even way overheating at night. So
yeah, so
it's one of the hardest. Is the hardest race on the calendar.
Yeah,
on the drivers,
because it's one of the longest. It
is
in
the
terms
longest.
Of, it's 61 laps. Yeah, in terms of like time as well. Yeah, in time it's the longest.
Time, then strain on the body because of all the corners.
Yeah. And then you're doing it for 61 laps as well. That's like a death sentence.
For me, it's the biggest challenge on the calendar. for the real drivers, of course. And yeah.
Let's see. And then Bahrain, I guess, could be the same, like, because, what was it, 2005, there were cars literally catching fire.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
and any engine failure was just because of overheating. Like, all the Hondas just blew up. They had to, like, be doused in ice at every single pit stop.
Yeah.
And
now we have Qatar as well, and the night it's like, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's nothing special.
Abu Dhabi, I love Abu Dhabi. Like, it's a really as well as the track being quite underrated, like, the venue as well.
The venue is good. The track is not good for racing.
The new one, to be fair, the new one is pretty like, the new one is amazing. I love the new one. The old one, is a bit stale. Well, I thought they can't really do much.
We have to see what happens next year, I think.
Yeah,
because then you can judge it better.
What's the other night races? So it's at Qatar, which I'm not overly keen on. In all honesty, I'm not a fan of the Qatar circuit. It's a bit too flat. But then again,
night
it's
of the
GP
circuit,
track,
north of the country. So get rid of it. Same for Saudi.
I'll agree with the country, but I do love the circuit. I love Saudi Arabia. Like the Jeddah Street circuit. I'm really sad they're getting rid of it in like 2 years' time. But
they're getting rid of it in 2 years. That's good. But they're getting probably another race.
Yeah, they're going to like an official circuit in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, great.
They're building an official one. So probably going to be another Bahrain or something. They're just going to build
right out on the way we go.
Bahrain. Yes.
But I think next season we don't have China, so I think it's only 6 races with questionable countries.
And Saudi Arabia, Qatar,
Bahrain,
yeah.
Hungary, Azerbaijan, Baku. Yeah, it is. It really is.
And then I guess Baku, okay, right. What's the last one?
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So Abu Dhabi is not that bad as the others, so I can accept that, but it is still questionable. And it gets more and more. It's like, come on, guys. I'm not opposing having a race in Hungary or Abu Dhabi in general. Yeah. It's just
the country. Move the track to a different country, and then
even the country is. It's alright to have it in a country. If you don't have it in so many, what are questionable? It's just getting more and more. And China comes back, so you have that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just I like the track in China. I'm one of the few.
Yeah, I mean, someone's got to like that. Nah, it's a good track. I like China, to be fair.
It has a good flow, I think, and that's why when I drive, at least. And the races are either it's very good or it's just shit.
Yeah,
that's what you have. It's like in Baku. Either you have a shit race or you have a good race. There's nothing in between.
Yeah, there's no like all right races or like pretty good races. It's either absolutely amazing chaos or it's boring.
Yeah. Hungary surprisingly has always good races. I don't remember a bad race in Hungary. They're not always the best of all time, but they're always decent at least.
They're always decent for the track,
not just for the track. They're just decent races in general. So
yeah,
I don't mind the track.
Let's have a quick look I need to see where we quickly catch up in chat before we get started. Vossier, his predictions is Stewart P1, Stewart P2, Stewart P3. That seems pretty reasonable. I'm going
out on a limb today. So
right.
P1 not, that would be Alfie, so klar. P2, I go with... Oh, he's not here, okay. Then I'm not going with the Bottas. Who did go with P2 then? P2, I stay with my star? No. Who did I go with P2? I don't know P2, P3 is Rux. That is my bold prediction. P2, I don't know.
Apollo's prediction is Apollo's prediction is Clar P1, Legacy P2, Brando P3.
Yeah, that's a realistic.
And then while we were talking about races, both Ruxian and Apollo said make Malaysia a race. Apollo said make it a night race, but then Ruxian said make it an actual race.
Just make it.
Well, anyways, let's get
just
ready to go.
Just bring it back. It's a great circuit.
It is a lovely circuit. I don't know why they got rid of it.
Can't wait till
we go then.
Oh yeah.
For Division 1, 5 red lights here in Bahrain. Lights out and away we go. Alpha's got a pretty good start.
Clean.
It's P-Benz has got past his teammate. Legacy is already up into 9th. Funky's already gained a few positions as well.
Everything looks clean. Oh no!
P-Benz is having a go at Clar here.
Legacy is off, and P-Benz as well.
Legacy and P-Benz. P-Benz, I don't know what happened there. Like,
not sure what P-Benz.
Clar was side by side, and then P-Benz just spun. I don't know if he spun it on his own or.
Same with Legacy.
Same
with Legacy.
Too near.
Exactly the
Stewart's
same.
up into 2nd.
Nice one.
in 3rd. Ronin's 4th.
Roxy
5th, but under threat from Vossier. Although Vossier is being attacked by the Haas of
Neon has a nice battle here.
Going round the outside, a little bit of wheel banging.
Ooh, that is always nice.
Round the outside of turn 10.
Beautiful battle.
What a move.
Yeah, but also big respect for Vossier, leaving him the space.
Yeah.
Really good racing there between those two. Love to see it. And Vossier comes closer, and Funky is in that battle as well.
Yeah,
Vossier didn't have a good exit.
Clar's used a lot of ERS already, literally on the first lap alone. Stewart's not too far away from him. Brando and Doss are having a little battle here. Brando goes around the outside of turn 1, and Clar pits. Did he get damage, or is he just pitting?
I'm gonna look. No, he's just pitting.
No, okay, that's very interesting.
Why does he... Okay, I don't understand what just happened, but alright.
No, neither do I, but I'll take it because Stewart's now leading this race.
Ooh, yeah. Of course. And Rux is close to a podium. My prediction!
Your prediction? Yes!
Go on, Rux. KSFW. On Brando.
Oh, down the inside of turn 6, surely not.
No, he tries around the outside, has the inside now.
Turn 7, be the inside for 8.
But the better exit is for Brando when you're on the outside. Yeah. Because it's not really grippy on that place, especially when you're not on the racing line.
Ronin starting.
So P-Benz is very close to KSFW. He has a look on the inside, but doesn't go for it. Just tries to make him nervous. Ooh, and KSFW
Taz has a huge moment.
Yep. So P-Benz past Taz.
Up into P10. As Neon is on the back of Ruxian here. Neon is having a great race so far. He's made a really good move, and now.
Yeah. But he's on soft, so he has the advantage at the moment. But at the end of the race, that could bite him.
Ruxian goes to the inside to defend. Ooh, Neon goes to the inside, straight to the wall.
One from Neon. Beautifully done.
That surrenders the inside and covers off Ruxian very nicely. That is really smart from Neon there.
Neon had
from the
Haas to give up the inside.
A little bit of a defensive move.
Really good.
And
intelligent racing.
It's kept in P4. P-Benz gets past Brando.
Yep.
They'll just send up the inside of turn 4 by the looks of it.
Doss with a penalty.
Time penalty.
Very soon in the race. Very early, not soon. Me English bad.
Yeah, only lap. It's only lap 3. So yeah, it's a little bit early to be picking up a penalty, but ooh, Ruxian has a bit of a tail step out there in front of Vossier. That could allow the Alpine to start closing up to him.
I think what Clar is doing a 2-stop, but gets very early rid of the first set of softs, and then goes long with the other 2. And now he has clean air, so maybe he gets better times.
What tyres did he start on? Softs or mediums?
Soft. So he gone from soft to soft. So I think he maybe wants to do a 2-stop and then get rid of the softs to have clear air.
Yeah.
And then the mediums to the end. So Vossier now on Rux. But Rux
Rux
also
goes
has DRS
right to the wall.
Yeah, he learned from the last move from Neon. He was like, nah, I'm not having this again. And he defends his position.
That's kept him,
but doesn't have a good exit.
Place.
Bad exit
for him.
for him.
Good exit out turn 2 and 3. That's going to set up Vossier for turn 4 around the outside. Ruxian's going to send it back up the inside though. No contact though.
Here.
Really good racing between these two. Vossier gets the move done on the Mercedes.
Yeah, like I said, Rux is one to watch at the start, and he really proved it. He hasn't the pace quite of all of the D1 guys, but he really improved massively.
Yeah.
So big respect to him.
Out of turn 10,
also, we have RF1 of Americas now, where Rux is the leader. So if you want to join, please do that. We would be happy about it. Or if you want to join
shouting out RF1 Americas, let's go.
Yeah, or if you want to join D1, please come. We need you. So Ronin on the back of my style.
D1 and RF1 Americas. But Ronin on the back of the AlphaTauri my style at the moment.
Yeah, my style won't have DRS. But Ronin have a bad exit.
I think that's going to compromise any real chance of an overtake at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think he has one.
He's going to get a good run. No, he doesn't.
But he brakes very late.
Under braking, though.
Yeah. Maybe tries then to have another look in this turn, but he's too far away. Maybe a bit too aggressive on the brakes. Funky on the back of Rux, but not close enough.
Not quite. It's Roxanne's doing very well so far to hold on to his positions.
Yeah, he's fighting really well.
A little bit wide.
Yeah.
That's going to open the door. Dawson picks up another time penalty. 6 seconds from the McLaren. Cut back from Funky.
Will it be enough for Funky around the outside? No, he backs out. But that compromises Roxian. Didn't have the best line through here. Goes defensive right away, what he has to do because the exit wasn't good. And Funky
is going to open the outside for Funky. Around the outside he goes.
But Rux sticks it in there.
Ooh, there's a yellow flag for someone.
Side by side still. Oh no,
that's
and Rux,
my style round.
Rux
loses
off
track
back
as well.
But he keeps it. Big respect to Rux for keeping that. To lose the back in that corner is really painful. And now
going for a move on my style here. My style's going to have cooked tyres. My style just went for a bit of a spin. I don't know
Rux
exactly
really has troubles on throttle at the moment.
Yeah, he has no ERS as well. He's literally
he's defending
0% now.
He was defending for everything. Because why not? Ooh!
That's contact between Funky and my style.
My style, but I think that one is on my style. He tried to go
He's going around the outside of the Mercedes now.
Yeah. He tried to go for a move. That wasn't
there. So many ERS lights flashing.
Still is driving for his life.
Side by side now into turn 6. That's going to turn into the inside.
Dossa has the inside. Now Rux has the inside.
Rux is going to send to turn 8. Is he? Slight lock up and make contact. P-Vents can't find his way through here either.
I think. Nothing bad happened here, but he needs to be a bit more careful because that can end up really badly for both. And P-Vents is right on the back on them.
Yeah, P-Vents had a couple of opportunities there, but didn't want to go for those. Very smart from P-Vents not sending it.
He really can't. Rux is really aggressive here. Bad. Like it. He just needs to be careful not to overstep.
Yeah.
But at the moment it looks really good.
This is off track again. Yeah, it looks like Dosser has a lot of understeer, so that might be why he's getting so many penalties, just understeering off track.
Yeah.
It's very easy to do around here. If you don't have
so now it's going to get interesting. P-Vents had a good exit.
Go.
And Rux going on Dosser.
Probably using the battery 3 wide into turn 1.
Touches Rux. Ooh,
Rux sends it on the McLaren though. This is
and Dosser
getting a
touches.
bit hot.
But I think it's all still fair racing.
Now P-Benz is going down the inside into turn
That
4
is
of the
beautiful
Mercedes.
racing. Ooh, and Dosser touches the back of P-Benz. And Rux uses
Brando's
this.
here as well. Brando out of nowhere in the
nowhere.
Williams.
This is amazing. I love it.
He's going to
Battle
go
for P6.
down the inside,
Awesome.
turn 8 on the Alpha Tauri. Oh, what a send from Brando. A little bit of contact made. But he's very assertive. Overtaken out. He's in on it. Taz is here as well.
Yeah, Alfie apparently is ghosting, so I'm not sure if he's here anymore.
I don't know, he might. No, he isn't. He's driving very, very slow, so he's definitely AI'd. But Dosser has lost a lot of positions in that.
Just wanted to say,
penalty.
oh no, pain. Just wanted to go up front to Wasser for a second, but he seems to be a bit far away.
Oh, that's Taz round and in the wall.
Oh, what happened?
I think he just got on the curb and lost it.
Ah, cup of death.
Neon
And
pits,
Neon
that elevates
goes to
Vossier into 3rd position, but the Haas has had a very good first stint of this race.
So Brando comes closer to Rux.
Going to the outside of turn 1 on the Mercedes. Rux
Tries to
brakes
switch
later.
Giroux.
Brando goes for the switch. Around the outside of turn 2.
But didn't have much
Doesn't
grip
quite
there.
get the room, but he's got DRS and he's got plenty of battery to use. Should just sail on by the Mercedes.
Yeah, but Rux stays in there. He's
But
fighting.
Rux tries to keep it. Ooh, hang on. There we go.
So my Rux with the inside. Then
Side
Brando
by
with
side,
the
and
inside.
Ruxian keeps the position just, but Brando puts his nose in. That warrants the space. Ruxian.
Late move from
Just
Rux.
a late move there. As Brando tried to send it.
Yeah, that was
one of the
a
Alpha Tauris around.
bit too late for my
That's
taste.
P-Vents.
For me, that was moving on the
But
brakes.
Here we go. Brando on Ruxian here. Now along the straight going up to turn 11. Oh, I think Brando's got this one now, has he?
No.
Ruxian
Oh,
brakes
yes,
super
maybe.
late.
No, Rux still has it. Rux
Ruxian
is
holds it down
fighting
the inside.
so well. Jesus. Really, really impressed with him. But
Turn 13,
now
Ruxian goes very
it's
defensive.
probably it's on the straight because he
Stewart
has
is
no
pit
ERS
as well.
whatsoever. Brando doesn't have much either, and Rux goes
He has
pitting.
about 40%. Ruxian.
No, he's not. Ooh, that
No.
is that. Oh, I don't like
That's
that.
very naughty.
Yeah, that is not a good
It's
thing.
Brando round the outside. Legacy's here as well.
He still
One
sticks
Williams
it
just popped
in
out of
there.
nowhere.
He's still fighting for it. Jesus. So
This
now
is the
Brando,
two Williams
yeah.
Battling here against the
Rux with the
Mercedes because
DRS.
Legacy has popped out of absolutely nowhere.
Ooh, wheel
Brando's Ruxian tries to send it on Brando.
Yeah.
Legacy loses the rear end. Now Dosser's back in on this. Dosser gets
Jesus.
squeezed off track a little bit. Stewart's about 8 seconds behind these guys. So if these guys keep battling, maybe he could enter the fray.
Yeah. And Taz of W, by
But
the way,
one Williams
DNF,
battling
so he retired.
one. Oh, yeah, I think he retired in the pits.
Yeah.
He's on 0 lap old
Probably.
hards, but yeah, don't really blame him. But one Williams was battling the Mercedes, and the other has thought, you know what, I'll get in on that action. So now we have both of them. Brando is through on Ruxian. Now it's just Legacy. Can he do the same? It's lap 9 of 29. We have about 21 laps left now of this
Yeah,
Grand
I
Prix.
didn't even look at that. Too much battling going on. This race is amazing. I
It's
love
been
it.
a very so even with we only have technically 11 people as Clara's AI'd. The Ruxian has literally no battery.
Yeah,
He's
he
fighting,
was fighting
so
for
hard.
everything. But he's still gonna fight for that.
Legacy's going to go down
Legacy.
the inside of turn 1 here. Could this be a much cleaner move?
Yeah, Rux still sticks it in there. He's
Much
not
cleaner time than
giving
his
up.
teammate had, but
That is
Ruxian's
really,
not
really
giving
close.
up
Wheel
here
banging
through turn
here.
2 and 3. Side by side, Ruxian tries to give the squeeze on Legacy, but I think the Williams has just about got it. Ruxian tries to brake late around the outside.
Yeah, but
It's going to
no
put him
chance
offline.
here.
And the Williams is through
Yeah.
on Ruxian there. The McLaren not too far behind, and Stewart's gained about 2 seconds on these guys since he pit about 2 or 3 laps ago.
But even though Rux lost the battles mostly in the end, still big respect for him. Really good driving.
Yeah, he's definitely been stamping his foot down here a little bit. But, he's got no battery though. I don't know if he'll have a major answer to these guys. Well, he doesn't have the energy deployment compared to.
To be honest, Brando Legacy don't have much battery either. Neither does Dossa.
Roxian's round at turn 12.
Rox, no! No!
That's him down into
Why?
P. Well, I'm so glad we have ghosting there.
Yeah, his tires
Just
are no
drove
good.
straight into the side of Stewart there. Ronan has pit. Vossier now takes the lead. We have a McLaren. Do we have a McLaren
that's
pit
pain.
crew? I saw a McLaren pit crew. I don't know if that was me hallucinating or something. I don't know. I thought I saw a McLaren pit crew come out as well, but no, it's fine. It's just Ronan. Brando battling with his teammate, lets his teammate go. Brando playing the team game here. Going to try and get Williams a decent haul of points. They're currently on to do so. Even if Brando is a bit ill, he's tested positive for COVID, isn't he?
I think so.
Something along those lines. But he's still definitely driving, like the same old Brando.
Yeah, he has a good race. But I'm betting Roxian really annoyed him.
I can't wait to see
Jesus
one
Christ,
chat
get out
after
of the
this.
fucking way!
Oh dear. But, I think we're in the little calm stage of the race now.
Yep.
Before there'll probably be a few more little battles. So if you're just joining us now, the 4 viewers we have, hello everyone. You've missed an absolutely epic 11 laps, but don't worry, if you're a Sky Glass or Sky Q customer, you can press the red button on your remote now, and you can go back and watch the highlights.
I just wanted to say that right now. God damn it!
And I wanted to get that in there. Let's go.
Exactly at this moment I wanted to say it. I was like, let him talk out, and then yes, then I'm coming. Ah, fuck you!
We have Ronan's got past Stewart. No, Ronan's got past Roxian, sorry, as Ronan is out of the pits.
Yeah, fresher tires,
Roxian.
and also Rux's tires are cooked from the spin and from all the battling.
Yeah.
So, makes sense.
But, Ronan, I wonder if Ronan will go to the end on those tyres.
What was he on
I can't remember.
from the start?
Oh, Roxian's gone!
No!
He's lost his front wing, but he's still in the race.
Come on,
I don't know
Rux.
how, that should have really sheared off one of his tyres, but...
It's reduced damage, I think.
Oh, that's why. And my star gets past the Mercedes. Not having the most fun now, but he still had a very good, entertaining few laps.
Yeah, definitely. Yet his tires are cooked, and yeah, probably go into the box, go for the hearts, go to the end.
Vossier has come into the pits, so he is the first of these guys up the front to pit. Neither of the Mercedes
Vossier on
or
hards.
pit. Yeah, that'll definitely be to the end of the race for the Alpine. Fairly flexible what kind of strategy you can do around here, depending on your pace or depending on what you can pull off.
Yeah, you can do basically everything.
So you could. Most people do the one, which is medium to hard, or even try medium to soft or soft to medium.
Yeah.
So I think I've
You
got a
can do
feeling
the
that's what
two-stop.
Ronan's trying here. Ronan's soft to medium and then going to the end. Ooh, Dossa picks up another penalty.
Yeah.
I did in Div 2. I did medium double soft. So yeah, you have a lot of freedom at this track, to be fair, and it's still relatively quick. But I'm probably going to imagine that a lot of these guys will be one-stopping. Yeah, just scanning up and down the grid at the moment. We have Vossier closing in on the back of Neon.
Yeah, that's where I'm on.
We do have the two Williams.
Yeah, but I think they're holding position.
But yeah, because Brando did have DRS on the main straight and pulled to the side. Ooh, excuse me. Drink. There we go. Hopefully I shouldn't have any random hiccups now.
As long as it's fun.
Exactly, it's fine. I can't wait to go back to the stream now, just for that Sky class. That's absolutely amazing.
I never let anyone talk. Finish the sentence. God damn it.
Oh dear. Vossier round the outside in turn 1 on the Haas. Could go for the cutback here.
Yeah.
Tries it.
Getting a better exit.
He's on fresher tyres, but he is on the harder compound. We have a Mercedes off the track.
But at this moment, the harder are better than the mediums.
Vossier goes for the move. Neon tries to keep it down the inside, though.
Yeah, Neon now in the better. Ooh, that was...
slight bit of contact between the two.
Slider was a bit more than a bit of slide. I was like, fuck off.
But the Alpine is now through on the Haas. We have Stewart on the back of Dosser as well, I've just noticed, so keep an eye on that as well. That 14 to 29 are about halfway through the race now. But it's been a very entertaining one so far, to be fair. Even with only 13 drivers to begin with, we now have 11 as Clara is AI'd.
Exactly.
I don't know if he said anything in chat or anything about trying to get back in. I'd imagine probably not.
Who?
Clara.
I don't know. I can have a look, but it's probably a bit too late for that.
Past Dosser. Yeah, maybe.
And I only noticed it very late, so...
Oh... Hang on. Vosser and Neon. I saw yellow flags, and then I saw Vosser lost position. I looked on the map, I should have just gone down, but... Neon, I think, tried to come back at him, but then just overshot turn 1 by the looks of it. So Vosser holds his position at the moment. I think Neon will have to make another stop. He's on 6-lap-old mediums. So I'm going to imagine he's probably going to go to about lap 21, 22, and then maybe chuck on a set of softs.
Yeah.
Or maybe even chance going to the end, who knows. But that'll be a very tall ask. That'll be about 20 laps on those mediums, trying to go to the end.
So at the moment we are in a bit of a meh period.
Yeah, slightly
mid.
It's the calm phase.
It's all just mad.
Oh, Neon's rounding in the wall. That's a huge impact.
It is, yes. Yeah, it's again this
rear
corner.
Lifted up off of the ground. He's retired on track. I don't know if that's going to cause a safety car. Roxian's also...
Yeah, that's going to be a penalty.
Flagged. There we go. I was about to say, Roxian's AI'd as well, but no, it's just because he's blue flagged at the moment.
Got to record that.
I was on board with it on stream as well, so...
Yeah, I have recorded it, so...
Lovely.
Because that is just a no-go. Because it can cause a safety car, and it's just not fair.
Yeah.
Class AI is still in the race, though.
Well, that means Roxian's back up into the points, so...
Yep.
Anyone who finishes will get a point now.
Well, anyone who does 90%.
All that, yeah. Fair, either or. Oh, Brando! Don't do that to me. I heard the rear wheel spin a little bit there, and going to turn 12, I was like, no.
can be painful.
We have Ronin on Dossa. Have Roxian having a battle with Class AI as well.
Yeah, Class AI
Or
is
is that
on
actually
soft.
Clark?
No,
AI.
Class AI on soft.
Ronin sends the move on Dossa
now?
round the down the inside of turn 1. Gets the move done, but has a big rear end snap. Shuts the door firmly on him at turn 2 though.
So the AI of Claw decided for the strong strategy of soft to soft to soft.
That's actually mad. So he's going to go mediums again.
Or again soft.
He'll go mediums.
And then
He'll go
hards.
again soft and he'll get disqualified.
No, he goes again soft, and then the last lap he goes on hard.
Yes. That is the amazing tactics.
Good game. So Rox is getting lapped here.
Oh, Vossia's also on the back of the McLaren of Dossa. Dossa does have a lot of penalties though, so he's going to drop right down the order when he finishes. I've got a feeling Funky, Legacy and Brando are all going to go as far as they can and go onto a set of softs. Exactly what Ronin did in D2. Funky's pit, as has Brando, excuse me. I think Doss is going to pit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roxanne sets last lap of the race. Yeah, Vossier used the slipstream. Yeah, there you go. Softs for everyone that's just pit.
Yeah, let's see how this ends for them. At the moment, Legacy in the front on his mediums. Right behind him, Stewart, mediums. Then Ronin, mediums. Then we got Vossier, who is on the hards.
Yeah,
So I think Vossier is basically race leader at the moment.
Yeah, I think so.
But everyone else...
Or Brando sends it on P-Vents down the inside of turn 8. P-Vents saw the coming, goes for the cutback, but Brando's got much fresher tyres. And keeps P7. Very good send from Brando there. As Funky is also on the back of my style here, going into turn 11. Doesn't commit to the move.
He has the faster tyres, he doesn't need to rush it.
So yeah, he doesn't really need to rush it. Well, there's 11 laps left. Or 12 laps. About 11 now. Yeah, so it doesn't overly need to rush. So I was just confused because that's exactly that move going into turn 11 is exactly what I did on with Ponnenheimer in D2. Or it was Halo, it was one of the two. I literally just sent it up the inside of turn 11.
My style.
Through goes the Aston Martin.
Legacy pits
into
and Stewart
P3.
pits.
So Legacy has
Both
lost
out on
out
softs.
to his teammate, and he's just behind P-Vents as well.
Yeah, the undercut.
Stewart, yeah, the undercut is very, very good around it. Stewart's come out P8 as well, but I think Legacy won't be lingering around too long on the back of P-Vents. So he already looked for a move on his turn 4 there.
Well, he didn't went for the move. He just can brake so much later. And
Had a little look. Yeah.
didn't expect
He's got
P-Vents to brake so early. There he had a look now, but too far away.
I think we might just try and get a good run through these two corners and then cut back on the straight.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like it.
Yeah.
Much fresher rubber.
Yeah, way more grip. That should
And
be
there
that.
you go. And that is an easy move for the Williams on the AlphaTauri up into 6th position.
Oh, well, P-Vents doesn't give it up. Ooh, P-Vents still side by side.
He tries to hang it around the outside.
A little bit of wheel banging. And tries to switch.
The Williams is through. Unless the switch back is going to work.
And Stewart's
like
very
it.
close as well.
Goes for a spun.
Goes on P-Vents now.
Is he going to try it on Legacy as well? No,
No.
just tries to go for the 1 for now. Funky sits the fast lap of the race, naturally on his dive.
now
Brando then
fastest
takes
lap.
it off him.
And we have a yellow flag.
Roxy's
Oh,
retired.
no.
He's crashed. And that is a virtual safety car. No, that's a full safety car.
Oh, full safety car.
That is
So,
absolutely huge.
now is
for
the
this
best time
race.
to use our Sky customer service. To watch back the
So
exciting laps of
if
Rux.
you have missed the last 20 laps, you can press the red button on your
Exactly.
Sky remote if you're a Sky Glass or Sky Q customer. Oh dear.
Welcome to the most silly stream on Twitch. the most silly F1 stream on Twitch. It's like that. There are a lot of weird people out there, and I love them all. Weird people are great. Normal people are boring.
Yeah. So this has left Ronan and Vossier in a pretty vulnerable position here. Although, well, they're 10 seconds ahead of Funky, so under safety car conditions, you lose, I think, about 13 to 14 seconds in a pit stop.
Depends on the track, but
around
yeah.
here. So I think around here, because a normal pit stop is about 22, 23, and then you take away around about 7 seconds for like the delta.
Imagine
So
knowing
we'll
how
see
long
what
a
these
pit
two
stop
come
takes.
out.
Nerds.
I know, right? I mean, I thought I'd try and learn this information, considering I'm going to be the full-time streamer for both divisions next season.
The sad thing is, I know the same thing.
Yes,
Nerds.
Nerds. Right. Well, Funky
Well,
Cactus
to be
has really
honest, I
taken
know
the
the
lead.
real times. I don't know the F1 times,
Yeah.
the game times.
Here we go then. So Funky has taken the lead.
Yeah.
Brando second. Legacy in
Event
third.
on softs.
Ronan in fourth. Stuart in fifth. Dossier in sixth. Mustard seventh. P-Benz eighth. And then Dosser rounds out the grid. The car's still in the race. Then Clar, is P10 under AI, but then Ruxian, Neon, and Taz are the three drivers out of the race. But we're going to have a lovely little 7-lap sprint.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, if Rux should be now here, push the red button. You need to see your battles.
We have Pog in chat. Hello, Pog. Ronan been moved up to D1. No, it's just some of the D2 guys can race D1 to keep numbers up, which is why Ronan and Ruxian are here. Just to kind of keep numbers up. But Ruxian, they both provided us with really good racing so far.
Especially Rux.
Ronan actually got Ronan as well. He's been racing D1 for a little bit as a substitute. He actually got a podium at USA. In the D1 race, and then I can't remember where I think he finished decent points in Baku, and then he's at the moment in P4 here. So he's definitely a very good driver. He was D1 last game, wasn't he, on F1 2020?
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's down into D2.
Stand back.
I know, right? Same as 5. 5, the absolute little sandbag.
Rux sandbagged the whole last season.
Mad.
I'm sandbagging at the
isn't he
moment because I'm not turning up.
Then why isn't he D1? He's clearly fast enough. Yes, I've asked the same thing many a times, but I learned not to ask questions now. I think I just show up and do things.
Well, it's basically because of the time trials.
Yeah. So
a lot of people had problems at the start of the game. What is
Yeah.
understandable with this game, and yeah, and we had more people for D1.
yeah.
Well, we still have those people, but they just don't show up. So
Yeah, we should really have a full grid, shouldn't we? According to the standings. Well, according to both
not
standings, we have
completely.
full grids.
yeah, not
Full.
completely.
Okay. Oh, that's alright, I suppose.
About 16 or 17, I think.
Yeah, or something.
If you don't count the
along those
reserves,
lines.
because they don't have to show up.
Yeah. Ruxian, was I holding up anyone in the race? I slowed down to battle Alfie, but man was AI.
Yes, you hold up people, but it was amazing.
No,
was great
I
battling.
wouldn't call it. I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't call it holding up. I thought it was great battling.
It was great battling, yeah. Don't get me wrong, it was amazing. So great job there. But for them, on their view, it was like, get out of the fucking way. But it was amazing. Great job, Rox. Proud of you.
Yeah. Ronin should be D1. There's that says Roxian as well. Yes.
Next season,
Mr.
guys.
Plemenheimer. Oh, hello, Mr. Plemenheimer. There's probably a few drivers in D2 that are fast enough for D1. Yeah, I could definitely say there's a fair few that I could think of off the top of my head. Being, I guess, plucking names out of a hat now. Ronin, Kip.
Bond.
No. Get in bin. Did you see where I qualified here?
Bond.
Nah, mate. Don't believe it. Just look away when we get to Imola. Totally not my favourite circuit or anything.
I can't drive Imola. Literally.
I love that track.
I can't drive it. It's impossible for me to drive. Because you have to go over the curbs, but if you touch the curbs, you send into oblivion. It's like, what the fuck?
Here we go then. The last 6 laps of this race now, or 7 laps of the race, are underway. Everyone on softs. Funky holds the lead so far over Brando, but the real challenge is probably going to come from the guys from 4th, mainly 4th, 6th and 8th being the freshest tyres. We'll have to wait and see. You'll probably see a lot of people going for lunges in the last few laps.
Already on the back of Legacy.
It's Ronin trying to find his way past Vossier as well, as right on the back of Stewart. Try and have a look. As there we go, Vossier sends it down the inside of the Aston Martin and gets the move done up into P5 for the Alpine. Ronin dropping a tiny bit back from the Williams of Legacy. But so far, everyone staying roughly where they were on the safety car restart. The 2 AlphaTauris just sitting in P7 and 8. They're just on near the back of Stewart. But it's just going to be probably one big-ish train here. Although Legacy has about a 7.5, 8/10 gap to Brando, so you just want to try and start pushing, close that gap, keep the DRS going. But so far, it is still Funky that leads the Bahrain Grand Prix. We have 6 laps left now of what is in effect a little sprint race, with everyone being on pretty much the same tyres, just varying age. Legacy still under threat from Ronin. Ronin's now reclosed the gap. Vossier is not too far away either. So,
yeah, everything's so close together, except for Dasa.
It's going to be.
He dropped a little bit. Everyone else is in the DRS window. Except for Funky, of course, because he's leading.
One more lap and then the DRS will be enabled, and that's probably going to be where this really spices up, if it wasn't spicy already. Vossier, right. Oh, MyStar picks up a penalty. That's going to be pretty big for this race. And he's let his teammate go as well, although it looks like he tries to come back at him though.
I think he made a mistake.
Yeah, P-Bence keeps the position by the looks of it.
Yeah, around the outside.
Oh, MyStar has a huge rear end loss. That's definitely cost him a lot of time, but
was he right in the back on Ronin? So
Brando with not a lot of battery. Legacy has loads, as does Ronin.
Vossier
has
goes
a fair
maybe,
bit.
but
Stewart doesn't.
Doesn't really come close enough.
And
Vossier goes for the lunge, but doesn't make it stick.
No, not quite. So here we go then. The DRS straight. We're going to see anyone try and pull out for a move. No, not quite. They're all just going to be in a little bit of a train now. So it's just going to be who's going to use all of their battery. But I think they're probably all going to try and save it for the last few laps of the race, which is the smartest thing to do.
Ooh,
Legacy
Ronan had a little bit of a wiggle there, and now Vossier
that's
goes
going to allow
for the
Vossier
inside.
down the inside. Turn 8 gets the move done on the Mercedes. That's Vossier up into 4th. What a brilliant move there from
Ooh,
the
and
LB.
Ronan touches the back of Vossier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't go deep. Ronan touched him.
Oh, did he get hit? Oh, okay. So that's.
But he stays back, so.
Lose the position. Ronan picks up a penalty. That's going to drop him down the order.
Yeah. Podium convention
if
is
basically,
gone.
if you pick up a penalty now, your race is over.
Well, your race not, but podium basically.
Yeah.
So let's
Unless
see
literally
if Brando
everyone picks up a penalty and then it goes back to a level playing field.
Let's see if Brando can go for a move on Funky. Good exit. Oh, and Funky has a little moment as well. That should
great
be
exit
it.
from Brando. That's going to really open the door.
There's no way Funky can hold that. Legacy is
DRS
here
just
as well,
a bit
but
too powerful down the inside into turn 1 goes Brando.
Funky
has retired in
defends
the
really, really well, and now Legacy
Funky
comes
defends.
in.
That's
Legacy
is
goes
swapped with his
past.
teammate.
Yeah.
Brando goes down into 3rd, now even down into 4th as Vossier gets through. Legacy goes round the outside into turn 4 on the Aston Martin. Slight bit of contact. You've got Ronan in the background there as well. Stewart as well, just creeping into shot.
And
But
does a
currently,
DNF. Retired in the pits.
yeah, he retired in the pit lane. Funky retakes the lead of the race after almost losing it.
Yeah. And there is
Brando, the biggest
Ronan
loser there, down
again.
into 5th. But Ronan holding off Brando. But, currently then, Legacy.
So Funky first, Legacy second, Vossier third. It's gonna be a very interesting battle for the podium. Ronan might go for a move. He goes for it. Touches Vossier.
Just about heard the contact there. Caught the back end of it. Vossier still keeps the position. Ronan's going to send it though down the inside of turn 13.
Ooh, and
that's
pushes
Vossier right off track.
But I lost Brando.
That's going to lose Vossier position to Brando there. But, running on board with the Mercedes. He's very close to the other Williams. Brando has a bit of a moment as well. That's going to allow Vossier back through up into 4th. But, Legacy looking for a move on Funky.
Yeah, nothing Funky can do here. But now he gets the DRS. He needs a good exit. Oh, but doesn't have a good exit. Bad exit.
That's going to allow Ronan to really close up. Literally no ERS for pretty much anyone at this point. Ronan round the outside of turn 4. Funky tries to hold the door. Ronan gets a rear end loss. Slight bit of contact. Going into turn number 5, or turn 6 and 7.
Oh, and Vossier tries to get there
just
in there as well.
Ahead. Vossier right back on the back of Ronan. Brando still staying put in 5th. Stewart there just behind as
yellow
well.
flag.
That's a spin for my style.
Not a good race for him.
Yeah, for Terry's round. Vossier has gone off again. I don't know if he had another hit or it just gone off a bit too deep. That's really hurt his chance of taking P3 at the moment, but then Ronan does have a penalty, so Vossier literally just doesn't need to pick one up. And he's got onto the podium, but he's still got to be wary of Brando behind. Funky
Legacy
really
at the
dropping
moment,
back
really good chances. Because Ronan and Funky will fight.
Right on board with the Mercedes then. That is a huge train in the last sector there. Everyone is so close together. Funky is just about, only just within DRS and Legacy. But that's all he really needs. Just a little bit aid of defence. Ronan goes down the inside. No real contact made. Keeps it nice and clean. Ronan gets a huge tank slapper and then Vossier goes into the back of him. And Brando's there as well now. Don't know if Vossier got any damage from that, but
2 laps
just needs to keep it on track. Vossier is starting to slide a bit as well.
Yeah, they're all pushing all out now. They all want that win.
And it's pretty much, it's
And
really
now
within
Ronan
reach.
on the
Ronan
inside.
sends it down the inside of Funky. That's contact made.
And now Legacy is out of the DRS window.
That's all he needs to keep. And then we've got
Now
1.5
again.
laps left to go of this Bahrain Grand Prix. This has been absolute chaos. But we still
Well, I
have
wouldn't call
one
it
more lap.
chaos, just great racing, basically.
I was saying, well, this last bit has been absolute chaos, but yeah, all in all, has been great racing to watch. But we've got just over 3 miles left of this race, and anything could happen. There's a lot of people that can make moves. I don't know. I can't remember the kilometer figure around here.
Me neither.
Brilliant. It's Funky isn't quite close enough to Ronin.
Yeah, but Vossier is close enough to Funky.
Vossier is close enough to Funky to go down the inside. This will be for P2 theoretically. Funky goes wide. Vossier around the outside he goes. And that's Vossier up into 3rd position.
On the last lap.
There's still a few more. There's a few more opportunities here.
At the moment, we have Legacy, Vossier, and Funky on the podium.
Yes. Gone Legacy in the Williams. It's Vossier, Funky, and Brando. Oh, I just noticed as well that Ronin has really crept back into the DRS of
goes
Legacy.
side by side with P-Benz.
Stuart and P-Benz.
And P-Benz really late
P-Benz
break.
has got the move done. No one looks close enough to make a move.
No.
So it's just one last sector. It's going to be
Brando might go
very
for
hard
Funky.
to make
Funky
a
has
move now,
moment.
but Funky's made
Funky's
made a mistake there. That's going to allow Brando to the inside of turn 13.
For the last position of the podium.
Brando locks up. Funky, I think, has covered him off nicely, though. They both have no ERS. I think Funky's just about hold on to this here. But Legacy is going to win the Bahrain Grand Prix. Vossier will come in second place. And it will be Funky in 3rd.
And
Brando 4th.
Funky goes out with style.
P-Benz 5th. Ronin in 6th. Stewart in 7th. My Style will come home 8th position. I think you'll get fastest lap. It's about a second up on his PB.
What a race.
And then it's just Class AI.
Legacy 10 positions. Made up 10 positions. Funky made up 9 positions. What a race. Legacy for me, definitely driver of the day.
I think, well, 2 of my podium people were right, just in the wrong places, because I said Legacy and then Vossier, P2 and 3, but they finished P1 and 2.
Well, Rux had to fuck it up for me. God damn it, Rux.
But there we go then. That is your podium for Div 1. We'll start getting them in a moment. It's that was a really good race in the end. It was very enjoyable to watch. We had 9 viewers at the end as well. Thank you, everyone. But right, let's quickly get these guys in. Alright, there we go. Right, just need to wait for them to join now.
Stepping off wife again.
Alright, there is one. Just need Funky and Vossier now.
Yep. Did you already invite them?
Yeah.
Okay. And let's wait for him.
Says, well, I guess we could always start with Legacy while we wait for the other two. So, right, well that was the,
Don't forget to check your...
Oh yeah, please, as well. if you haven't already. Lovely stuff. Yeah, that has been an absolutely amazing Bahrain race for Division 1. Your podium finish were Legacy in P1. I can't remember. Was it Vossier P2 or was it Funky P2? It was Vossier P2, wasn't it? And then Funky P3. It literally happened 2 seconds ago and I've completely forgotten.
P11 from P1.
Vossier says I don't have any invite. I did send one. This is dumb. Invite to party. There we go.
I'm gonna try it as well.
Just spam them.
If I find him.
There we go. Right. I've sent another 2. There's one.
Here.
Right, so we just need...
Hello. I don't have Vossi as a friend. That's nice.
I have invited him.
Again.
I say I've invited him
there he
twice
is.
now. There he is. Right, well there we go. Well, yeah, we'll go from P1 being Legacy. What an amazing drive. Started outside the top 10 in P11. Came home with a win. That last few laps on the softs just timed your moment to absolute perfection and then just walked away pretty much. Did almost get caught at the end, but it was Ronan behind you and he did have a penalty. So must have been a little bit of comfort in that. But still came away with an absolutely amazing win from outside the points. Just give us a bit of a look down at your weekend.
Dude, I just know at the very start, I didn't think a win was gonna be in the cards anymore. I was like, you know what? Throwing that out the window, we just gotta make sure the strat works. I remember at the very start, going into turn 1, I'm like, hopefully everyone's nice and neat through turn run. And then I got tapped from a McLaren, and I knew it wasn't Alfie, it was Dosser. But then I just kept going with my race, and I'm just like, alright, a little fuming, but let's keep moving. I was just hoping the mediums were not gonna give me a puncture on my first stint. And that's when the heavy battles came in with Dosser, Rux, and then towards the end, like you said, me and Brando kinda got caught. So we were thinking like, well, what can we do? We could put on new sauce, or we could stay out. And took a gamble, and the gamble kinda paid off. Though it did have its very intense, sweaty, and scary moments. From 2 runners, Vossier and Ronan, they had fresher sauce. And I knew to like push hard. So we had to keep going and going. And then Funky made a good race, had a good race with him. He was probably sweating too in his seat. And I'm happy with the result today. Dude, I don't know, I was shaking. My feet were scared to press the brake pedal. I was scared to make gear changes. At some points, I was thinking I'm shifting up. I'm like, I'm not shifting up. And I'm like, oh man, I think it's just instinct at this point. I'm just praying to God nothing goes wrong. But yeah, I'm very happy with my result.
Well, yeah, nothing went wrong in the end. You picked up the full 25 points, so massive congratulations.
Thank you.
To that. Loki, do you want to interview P2?
Yep. Vossier, good race from you. I think P8 or P6 you started from. Came through the field in the end. Safety car, I think, helped you as well. So tell us about your race.
Well, I did start on the mediums, and I know some people want to go medium soft, and I don't know, I don't have the brain power to do that through a race, so I just stuck to the medium hard strategy. I did pit a 1 lap earlier, just to make sure like the undercut wasn't there, but they didn't even pit in the first place. So, and then yeah, just the hards were kind of sketchy at sometimes, especially around Bahrain. Like some of that, like that turn 9, I think that's so easy to just lose on the exit. So there's probably 4 times where I almost broke my wheel trying to like counter steer it, but it did work out. And then yeah, safety car came out, switched to the fresh softs, and yeah, I was definitely sweating in my seat, like sweating, and I didn't even realize I was driving something. Like like Legacy said I was shifting, and I didn't even realize I was shifting. It was just instinct half the time.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
No, great race from you. Congratulations on P2.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. Moving on now, the last podium finisher then, Funky. Just looks so good at the end for the win there, but just Legacy picked his moment, and from what we could tell, there was nothing you could have answered with, but still shouldn't take away from the great drive you did today. You, I can't remember where you started. I think it's 7th.
No, I started at the back row. Oh,
yeah, because you retired immediately, didn't you?
Yeah, the timing glitch.
Remember now? Yeah. Yeah. We started last then, but I still came away with a P3. Just that last stint on the softs was just anyone's game.
Yeah.
At the end of that race, but still, massive congratulations for 3rd. But just give us a bit of an overview.
Yeah. First off, just congratulations to Legacy and Voss here. They also drove great races, respectively, from like their starting positions. But yeah, overall this race was a little difficult. I couldn't get my setup right, and so through like high-speed corners, the car would like tend to slide out. So it was quite scary. But yeah, the main part of the race, the final leg. Me and Brando, I think, were on like the oldest softs. We pitted like lap 17 for them, and from there on out, it was just trying to hold off Brando first. Then after a little kerfuffle, there was this one lap where Legacy was behind me, and he was quite close, and I was trying to like let off so that he could overtake me, and I have the DRS on the main straight. But I think it didn't work out. And he
I
almost
knew
went
what you
into
were
the back of
playing
me.
there. I'm like, no, this is not Jeddah. Relax. We can do this in Jeddah, not here. I'm like, no.
Yeah, but
No, I'm not having this torture chain.
But yeah, overall, by the point Legacy overtook me, I knew that I was falling off. My tires were going away. I had 0 ERS, so I just tried to hold off. I think it was first Legacy, then Ronan, then Vossier. But all 3 of them were just far too quick today. Overall, yeah, quite a good race from pretty much kind of last podium.
I think you would have made it if you didn't back off at the end.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Because
that's
as soon as I said back off, I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this. And I see Ronan, I'm like, this is danger. I'm like, this is danger. This is not good.
I'm in danger.
That's what I thought. I'm in danger.
yeah, that was good. That was really fun.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really fun race to watch. Awesome racing. Especially special shout out to Rux. Great racing from him.
Yes, very good. Bringing out the safety car though, so still gotta say.
Yeah, he provided all the action in the whole race.
Yeah, fair enough.
Battling himself, then bringing out the safety car. So, what more can you want?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right. Well, yeah. Congratulations to the top 3 once again. Legacy P1, Vossier P2, Funky P3, and I think that is a wrap now for Bahrain. That has been a really good, solid weekend all round for both Div 1, Div 2. So thank you everyone so much for watching. We'll be back next week for the Belgian Grand Prix weekends. Five's home, which is very sad. But yeah, we will see you back then, where these championship battles will continue.